What do you believe is possible for you and your team this season? As the season nears, take a minute and check in with yourself and think about the things that you're expecting and hoping will happen this season. Now, belief, hope, and faith, they're interesting words. They each deal with the future. And more importantly, because they're things that you're thinking about, they have the power to become real for you. So let's take a look at belief first. What do you believe is possible? Your team will win the championship. You'll be the top defenseman on your team or in the league. You'll have the most points or be top 5 in the league. What you believe is possible, that's going to drive your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions towards making it a reality. If you believe that you can be a top forward on your team, then you're going to work hard in practice. You'll watch game video and break down your play to improve your game. You'll be a good teammate, both on the ice and off the ice, to make sure everyone is working together for the same goal. And as I said, when you believe something is possible, you'll act in a way, whether consciously or unconsciously, to make it a reality. And this goes for negative beliefs as well. If you believe that your team is too small or too young or untalented to rank high in the standings, well, just believing this is possible can start a chain of events that will potentially make this a reality. Believe the coach doesn't like you or prefers other players over you, then go ahead and act in a way to support that belief, and you're sure to make this something that you're going to have to deal with all season. My point is, we all have beliefs, but what not everyone knows is those beliefs will pull you towards them. Your brain munches on those thoughts and those feelings, and it says, oh, this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, well, let me get to work on that for you. And then it goes to work finding ways to make those thoughts and feelings and beliefs work out for you, whether you want them to or not, such is the case with negative beliefs. Okay, so what about hope? Hope and faith sort of sound like the same thing, but they're actually very different. Hope is a positive, optimistic mindset that's based on what you want and what you desire. We hope we'll win the championship. We hope we'll be on the first line. We hope we'll score today. It's a powerful mental skill, and it's one that I work with my players a lot. Hope and belief are similar in that they somehow magically pull you towards them. You feed your brain this thought of, I hope such and such, and it says, I got it, I'm on it. And then it looks for ways to make it happen. All right, so what is faith then? Faith is slightly different than hope, whereas hope is based on positive mindset of desire. Faith is an internal confidence that something is meant to be. It's a sense of knowing that something is just going to work out, just as long as you have faith. The thing about faith is it sort of puts the universe in charge of making it happen, versus hope and belief, where they sort of leave you still in charge of the results. Faith is powerful when you feel there's really not much you can do anyways. So with faith, you just know the planets will align and things are going to work out. Hope says, this is what I want. This is what I hope happens. And then your brain and your body get to work to make it so. So you might be asking, okay, Kevin, so what's all this about? Why are you telling me all this? Well, it's the start of a season, and it's your job to get your mind right so that you get off to a good start. What are your goals? Please tell me you have some. What are your expectations? What do you believe is possible? Do those beliefs set you up for success or failure? What do you hope will happen? Can you see how all of these different attitudes of mind can impact what you do, what you think, how you feel, and where you go? And that's why I'm asking you right now, before the season gets underway and you're going 100 different directions, to take some time to think about what you believe, what you hope, and what you know for the upcoming season. Trust me when I tell you, when you feed your brain thoughts like these, it'll grab them and it'll hang on to them, and they'll work them over and over and over, ruminating on them to make them so. So do yourself a favor and feed your brain the right thoughts early in the season. And then as the season moves along, continue to check in with yourself to see how things are going. Okay, so the last thing I want to mention is hard work. What you believe, hope, and have faith in, they're all powerful attitudes of the mind, but you still have to do the work. Don't think for 1 minute, just because you believe something will happen, that you get to set it and forget it. You still have to put in the work. I know you know this, but sometimes what happens is a player can believe that because something is meant to be, that they get to coast and enjoy the ride. As an elite hockey player, you know that's never the case. There will never be a time where you get to just sit back and let the universe drive the bus. If you want these things to happen, you believe they're possible, and you hope they'll happen, then it's your job to get in the driver's seat and work your ass off to make them happen. The start of the season is an exciting time. Anything is possible. Everyone is starting at the same spot and everyone has the same opportunity. It's go time. And I want to make sure that your hockey mind is ready to go and that you're ready to put on your hard hat and get to work.